improved his play. It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this. That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
To the inside. Porzingis can't hit. Phoenix leading by 4. Inside. Here's Booker. Devin Booker soaring in.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Porzingis. And that's a foul called on Bol Bol. That is his first foul of the game. And the Celtics making a change here.
Checking in for the Celtics, Sam Hauser, Peyton Pritchard.
Porzingis is double. To the paint. Here's Pritchard. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And great to see Porzingis share the ball. A great decision from the Latvian.
Durant wide open. He fires. No good on the 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Hauser. Lets it go with the 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to a perfect skill set. But when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
Suns have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
At the line for 2, Nick Richards.
And the first one at the line is good. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
Phoenix with the ball. After the basket by Boston. To the middle. And that one's good. Richards got 4 points this quarter.
And at 7-2, Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Porzingis can't hit. Suns leading by 3. Up top, Richards. Outside Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Katie, so efficient in there.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
The kick out to Tatum. Outside, White. He takes it in. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Jason Tatum.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Porzingis with the steal. Holiday still scoreless. 11 feet away. Porzingis can't hit. Now Bol, guarded by Holiday. Booker outside. Pass to Beal. They get it again. Here's Bol.
Yeah, Bol with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
It's his first trip to the line. And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns core group had some growing pains in that first season, but look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
Phoenix leading by 5. Here's Durant. Porzingis with the rebound. 29 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Holiday, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Boston making a switch here.
Number 0, Jason Tatum.
So it's Boston now. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Brown is a talented scorer who also excels at drawing fouls.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Suns leading by 3. Back to Booker. Pass to Richards. Now here's Bull. And here's Holiday. He's covered by Beal. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Suns. Willing his team to a successful quarter performance, he seemed to stop at nothing to push the momentum. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3.
Phoenix foul.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Outside Tatum. Back to Holiday. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Durant with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Outside Durant. Back to Beal. At the top of the key, Durant. Richards. Rebound, Boston. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
And it's White missing. Phoenix leading by 3. Here's KD. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on White. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Phoenix making a change here.
Now into the lineup for your Suns, number 10.
Celtics trailed by 5. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
17 foul.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Pass to Richards. Back to Lee. Durant with it. And Richards has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Booker. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. It's the Celtics ball. And Durant sends it back.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Here's Porzingis. The rebound by Richards. Suns lead by 3. Back to Durant. Here's Bull. Pass to Booker. Outside Durant. He's looking for Bull and finds him. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Now here is Holiday. Scoreless thus far. Now here's Bull. Pass to Booker. Now Richards. Porzingis with the block. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Suns lead by 5. And here is Durant. Here's Bull. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Bull's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by the Suns. Stolen by Tatum. Holiday with it. He's picked up by KD.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
Austin shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Booker. Porzingis with the block. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Right wing. .141 left to play in the third. Goes up to the stripe. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Bulls got 10 points.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Number 9, Derek White.
1:30 left in the third quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
And with the score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know. Who is going to initiate the offense for him?
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Suns leading by 4. Booker looking around. Pass to Bull. There's the 3. Kicks it out to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. KD on the wing. That one goes. Count it. KD's got 21 in the game.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And so he makes both from the line.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Now here's Durant. 21 points in the game. Back to Lee. Pass to KD. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads. The putback. Boston grabs the miss.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Down low. Here's Porzingis. Tatum. What an effort by Jason Tatum.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Here's what a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Phoenix. They've leaned on him for offense. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Suns leading. Booker outside. To the inside. Bull. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Pass to Booker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the layup is up and in. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Tatum with it. To the paint. There's the screen. The rebound by Richards. Phoenix leading by 5. KD can't get it to go. Here's Porzingis. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
The reflexes on Porzingis can surprise you. For a big, he plays with great quickness.
Here's Richards. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Pass to Bull. Booker outside. Inside. And that one's good. Richard.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
To the middle. Porzingis. Yep, that one goes in there. Porzingis has got 10 points in just the second half.
No wonder defenses have a hard time limiting Porzingis inside. Just look at that massive wingspan.
Suns leading by 3. KD with it. Now guarded by Tatum. No good from Durant. Here's Boston now. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Out to White to tie it up. It doesn't go for him.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
He left some at the line, but at least he made it a 2-possession game.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
And Brown throws it down.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Pass to Bull. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Sinks the three-pointer. Durant's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Celtics trail by 7. The kick out to Brown. White looking around. And there's the call on Devin Booker. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Down low. Porzingis. Sent back. Here's Booker. Here's Richards. Outside for Durant. Booker outside. 6 to shoot. Goes up again. And Tatum pulls it down. Into the lane. Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
One-on-one here. Out to Porzingis. It's tipped. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
To the inside.
That's just remarkable defense by Durant. Shooters definitely feel his presence when he's contesting like that.
Richard. Back to Durant. Over Holiday. No good from Durant. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Booker. Outside for Durant. Pass to Richards. Over Holiday. Durant, no good. So it's Boston now.
And it's all about the three right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
Back to Brown. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of two is good. That brings them within two here. And it's the Suns with the ball. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jason Tatum. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for two.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Six seconds left to play here in the fourth. We're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. The deep three from Tatum. Misses there. And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. So for our reporter, Dave